Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. This video is going to serve as way of a welcome for the new Vikings, but there's also some information and little tidbits for you elders out there as well. So to the new Vikings, because wow, we have a lot of people joining lately. Welcome aboard the longship that is Viking Preparedness. We are a digital. We're a digital tribe, but we're not a real tribe. We're not a meat, flesh and blood tribe, which when you stick around, you'll see me trying to assist you in getting into and forming a tribe if you don't already have one, because I care about you. I do. We have some ways, as any tribe does, some ways that we conduct ourselves, things that we do, things that we don't do. And I just kind of want to let you know up front what those are so that you have a good time here. The first thing is I highly recommend you spend some time and you go back through all the older posts. There's a lot of information back there. So you're lucky if you're new that you're coming on, you're getting a big chunk of stuff. So have at it. If you want to contact me, you can do that not via the message thing on Patreon. There's a message thing somewhere on there where you can send messages to people. If you send a message to me, I won't see it right away. I don't check messages on Patreon. I live off grid, so it is what it is. If you want to send me an email, send it to vikingservices@hotmail.com. But there's some things you need to do, and this is a little bit of a change for the elder Vikings out there as well. In the subject line, first thing you do is put your Viking level, Viking, Warrior, Jarl, Berserker. First word, pew! And then you can put a subject if you want. In the body of the email, if your email name address is not your handle on Patreon, you need to put that in there too. I need to know who I'm talking to, right? And then have at it. Here's the reality. I answer the emails in by priority. Like Berserkers, I'll answer as soon as I see it. I'm going to get on it and get back to a Berserker. If it's a Jarl, probably that day. Warriors, I try to get to them. Vikings, I try to get to them, but I don't get to them all. I get 1,000 emails a day. I live off grid. I'm trying to have a homestead. I'm a pastor. I mean, I have a lot of little irons in the fire, so I'll try. I will not carry on an email conversation with you back and forth. I mean, I'm being honest. I just don't have the time to do that. So there's that. Link ups. Some of you elder Vikings need to listen to this too. I have seen lately a plethora of posts saying, hey, is there anybody in, I don't know, let's pick a state. The southeast corner of South Dakota that needs to link up, or are there any Vikings out there that wants to hook up? That's not how you do it, and that's not gonna work. I get it. People are sensing that something is coming. They wanna link up with people, and I want you to link up with people. I've been doing this for years. There are ways to do this. If one were to say, hey, let's just say it's me, but you don't know me, right? I'm just a dude. I'm not here on internet or YouTube or anything like that. And I say, hey, is anybody here in the Ozarks? Hit me up. Anybody want to get together in the Ozarks? Hit me up. Nobody knows you, or me in that case. They're not going to hit you up. They don't know you. Why should they? They've got nothing invested. It's like walking in, oh boy, I'm going to digress here into bartering. You don't just walk in and say, hey, make me the best deal you can. It doesn't work. You have to establish a relationship. And so to that end, what we do is we have Viking meetups. I need to do a video again, or maybe a write-up on how to conduct a Viking meetup. But the basic premise is this: build it and they will come. Okay? And so we have Viking groups that meet, and we have a couple that are pretty active already. We have one in the Northern Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia area. We have one on the, I think, the Front Range of Colorado. We have one in Seattle. We have one in Northeast Tennessee. I'm forgetting somebody. But we have some pretty active groups in those areas, but there's room for more groups. If there's already a group in your area, go to that group. If there's not, then what you need to do is have a Viking meetup. And then people come, hopefully from 3 hours away in all directions. You guys meet in a safe, usually public place. And then when everyone's there, they touch antennas, and maybe these 3 people go off and form their own crew or mag or team. And these 2 people, they go form their own, and dun 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 dun. And that's how it goes. But you have to meet people in the flesh and blood world. Just throwing a post out there, hey, is anybody here? I got a little snarky the other day. Somebody said, hey, are there any mags in North Carolina? And I just wrote, yep. Yeah, there are. There's a lot of mags in North Carolina. They're not going to just grab some stranger on the internet who just said, are you out there? Yeah, we're here. See what I mean? It just doesn't work that way. And so the way to do this, it's tried and true, is to host a meetup or go to a meetup. And if the meetup is within 3 hours of your house, you need to go. You need to go and see what's there, and then take it from there and work with it. And again, that's a bit of a digression, but that's how we do it here. In the comments section underneath videos like this one, you are free to comment away with a couple caveats, exceptions, caveats. We're trying to be mature and friendly and helpful here. Let's not have overly snarky comments. Let's not be jerks. Having said that, there's a comment I'm going to go delete. I just remembered it from this morning. Not everybody's at the same level you're at, whether that's low or high. Don't assume they are. Everyone's here with an interest, hopefully, in trying to prepare for them and theirs. And so we need to help each other do that. We're not here to score points or be jerks. I have banned people from this site before, and here's the truth. Once I ban you, you can't come back. I won't let them. I get emails from people all the time that I've banned. I'm sorry, I was a jerk, I was drinking, whatever. I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Okay, I mean, that's why we have the community we do. It's cool to be here. Welcome aboard. So that's one. And then 2, I do not allow, with very few exceptions, links in the comments down below this. No links. Why? I read every comment. I don't respond to every comment, but I read every comment, and I kind of feel responsible for them, and I'm trying to keep this ship, going in a good direction, and I don't have time to open up your links and see where they go or what they do. And I know you think it's a good link, but I don't know what it is, and so no links here. But if you want to post a link, we have, as you're looking at it, when you're looking at the main page, there's something here, then it says posts, that's like this, and then over here it says community. You can go to community, you can post away. I don't check on community a whole lot, I don't really go there, and you guys can have conversations there. And unless somebody, contacts me and says, hey, there's nonsense going on over there, it's kind of, do what you want over there. Be polite, be nice. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, go back and read the old stuff. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm trying now around the 1st of every month to put a post up for everybody to see that has the upcoming Viking meetups, those group meetups that I was talking about. And on that post, the only people who are allowed to comment on that post, and I say it, is the hosts of the events, and the host will put their email, and then if you have a question or a comment, you can just contact them directly. And again, because this isn't really a forum, I'm trying to keep it slick, tight, and easy, like one-stop shopping. So if you're wondering if there's a meetup in your area, just scroll back to, I think the last one I posted was January 28th, I think, Viking meetup, but I call them Viking meetups. So you just kind of scroll back through the posts until you see Viking meetup, and that'll list the ones that people are hosting. And again, I encourage you to go to them. What else? I think that's about it. I am glad you're here. You will find that Sometimes I can be a bit pedantic because I see things. I've seen things for a long time, and I really want you all to do well for what I perceive is coming down the pike. And hey, I think together we can do a good job. There's a lot of good ideas that flow back and forth in these comments. So with that, welcome. And yeah, I'll see you out there.